Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Gateway Solution. How are you? Hope you all are safe and well. Today this is our 7th video of our course Linux for Beginner. In this video we are going to learn what is Linux and different pieces of Linux OS. Before starting a class, I am requesting to you, please subscribe my channel and also press bell icon for notification of upcoming videos. Let's start. First, what is Linux? Just like Windows, iOS and Mac OS means other operating systems. Linux is an operating system. In fact, one of the most popular platforms on the planet. Android is powered by Linux operating system. Android is a OS which we are used in our mobile devices. An operating system is a software that manages all of the hardware resources associated with your desktop and laptop. To put it simply, the operating system manages the communication between your computer and your hardware. Without the operating system, the software would not function. So friends, Linux is a OS which is a intermediator or translator between your hardware and software. Hardwares and softwares are able to communicate with the help of operating system. Without operating system, softwares would not function, as well as hardware is useless as a piece of any matter. The Linux operating system comprises several different pieces. First is bootloader. What is bootloader? The software that manages the boot process of your computer. The most users, this will simply be a splash screen that pop-ups and eventually goes away to boot into the operating system. So bootloader is a software with the help of our computer boots up, and bootloader is stored in the MBR or GUID partition table that help to load an operating system into memory. Second is kernel, the core of the system, and manages the CPU, memory and peripherals device. This is the one piece of the whole that is actually called Linux. The kernel is the core of the system and manages the CPU, memory and peripheral devices. And the kernel is the lowest level of an OS. With the help of kernel, we are able to interface between computer hardware and processors. Without kernel, operating system does not work. The next is Init system, a subsystem that bootstraps the user space and is charged with controlling daemons. One of the most widely used Init system is systemd, which also happened to be one of the most controversial. This is the init system that manages the boot process. When the initial booting is handed over from bootloader, that is, for example, grub or grand unified bootloader, and the init process is the first process executed by the kernel at the boot time, and init process starts all the other processes, that is daemon, services and other background processes. Therefore it is the mother of the all other processes in the system. Next is daemon. These are background services which are responsible for printing, sound, scheduling, and etc. that either start up during boot or after you log into the desktop. Okay, we can say this is a service process that run in the background and super users the system or provides functionality to the other system. The fifth piece of Linux OS is graphical server. This is the subsystem that displays the graphics on your monitor. It is commonly referred to as X server or a X. Okay, next is desktop environment. This is the piece that the user actually interact with. This is end user environment. There are many desktop environments to choose from: Genome, Synome, Mate, Python, Enlightenment, KD, KFC, and etc. Each desktop environment includes built-in applications such as a file managers, configurational tools, web browsers, and games. Okay, and the seventh piece and the last piece is applications. Desktop environment does not offer the full array of apps, just like Windows and Mac OS. Linux offers thousands upon thousands of high quality software titles that can be easily found and installed. Most modern Linux distributions, more on this below, include app store like tools that centralized and simplify application installations. For example, Ubuntu Linux has the Ubuntu Software Center, a rebrand of Genome Software which allow you to quickly search among the thousands of apps and install them from centralized location. So friends, these 7 components or 7 pieces comprises the Linux operating system. Okay, thanks for watching. If you have any query, you can comment me below in the comment section. Thanks for watching. See you again in next video. Bye. Take care.